Hello, I'm Moira Middleton, lead practitioner in Humanities and a philosophy teacher. I'm here to introduce the Group 3 subjects to you, which are, in my opinion, the heart of the IB, because they're about the world in which we live, and they contribute to the IB principles of making the world a better place through education. The only difficulty you'll face is deciding which ones to choose. We have business management. On this course, you'll study a range of business organisations, developing a robust understanding of the core principles of business activity, business change, culture, ethics, globalisation, innovation and strategy. You'll also gain knowledge of the skills needed to manage a business successfully. Topics include human resources, finance, marketing and operations management. You'll be applying the knowledge and skills to hypothetical and real business situations, and we'll learn how to analyse and evaluate business decisions using critical thinking. You will also develop the ability to identify issues through the selection, analysis and interpretation of business data. Developing international mindedness is the heart of the business management course. Businesses are among those most affected by the forces of globalisation. Many businesses operate across national borders, and even seemingly local businesses are influenced by international competition. The course helps you to understand and evaluate the implications of business activity in an interconnected global market. We have economics. Today, with the world in turmoil, it seems even more important than ever to learn something about economics. It's an exciting and dynamic subject taught through the key concepts. At the heart of economics is the theory of the problem of scarcity. As a result of scarcity, choices have to be made. The economics course uses theories to examine the ways in which these choices are made on an individual consumer level, in a national economy, and internationally. Using the key concepts and having access to many different resources, we're able to explore the global challenges such as inequality and poverty through an economic lens. Throughout the course, we apply theories and models to real-world issues and examples, and there are plenty of opportunities in lessons to debate and evaluate the effect of economic policies and interventions in the many countries represented by our diverse student body. These are therefore two separate and quite different IB subjects which, in their own ways, explore the worlds of business and finance. And we have history. The IB course is very much about the 20th century world history. The main topics are authoritarian states, comparing and contrasting how Castro in Cuba and Mao in communist China and Hitler in Germany arose to power, created a cult personality and dealt with opposition, dealt with women and minorities. In rights and protests in South Africa and the USA, we explore questions such as, why was South Africa so different from other countries? To what extent were American women liberated? And why students really drugged up in the 60s? In the study of the Cold War, we explore how wartime allies became the greatest of enemies, and how this rivalry between capitalism and communism had ramifications in places as diverse as Korea, Vietnam, Hungary, Cuba, and Egypt. And we have geography. The IB Geography is about experiencing a wide selection of topics, synthesising and evaluating ideas to tackle current issues and debates. The Food and Health Unit looks at consumption and health habits around the world, tackling modern-day issues of food scarcity and disease outbreaks, with a view to learn how to manage them better and improve the quality of lives for all those involved. The Oceans Unit explores themes such as the processes of ocean circularisation and climate change, and key international issues such as pollution and geopolitical conflict. The Population Unit looks at change, resource management and conflicts, as well as the ever-present pressure to understand how population affects the changing climate. The Themes Unit explores equality, feminist geography, Americanisation, and the spread of Western culture, making the geography course varied, dynamic and relevant. The philosophy course is primarily about doing philosophy, not just studying what philosophers of the past have already said. And the course explores what it means to be human, and we combine this with options in applied and theoretical ethics and modern contemporary philosophy, discussing everything from the ethics of cloning to freedom and liberty. There's a requirement to study a philosophical text, and we have chosen a modern philosopher writing about world poverty as an accessible and yet challenging work. And we have psychology, which covers all aspects of human behaviour, from how memory works, why people change their behaviour when they're in a group, and the different ways that the brain structure can influence behaviour. Basically, if a human being can experience it, we study it in psychology. The course reflects on research done in the field of psychology and uses past experiments as the focus for critical thinking about how to do our own research. All the subjects help you to prepare an internal assessment, which is an essay or a project in which you can take a particular interest in the subject a little further, and all the subjects offer you the opportunity to dig deeper if you'd like to choose this as your focus subject for your extended essay. Teaching group sizes are small, but the learning is big. So now you see what I mean. How on earth will you decide which of these courses to take?